ship from Lyra that we're supposed to meet should be arriving soon. Let's go to the docks. You know that Shincha will be on board, right? So we should be careful not to say anything about the stolen novels.
best. Right here. Unleash! Emerge. Right now. Right here. Emerge.
You must be visiting from Liyue to participate in the Iridor. Huh? Is it Paimon or have we?
Yes, in fact we have. I'm Shu from Feiyun Commerce. The inventor of Theater Mechanicus previously came to the Feiyun Commerce Guild seeking investment. We heard that they'd be demonstrating the game and letting people try Theater Mechanicus at the Iridor.
Oh, speaking of which.
Master, he's,
Whoa.
It's the traveler in Paimon.
Oh, we aren't actually guests. We're actually guides for the
Please, no need to worry. I was a little too caught up in a yes, now that we've arrived. The Kanjo Commission... Huh? That's odd. There was a piece of paper underneath my bag.
Oh, let Paimon have a... Oh, there's no doubt about it. It's...
The story you found?
Oh, yeah! In the warehouse down by the... Yeah, that's it! A friend of ours is on retail to paint portraits of... If you can find one of the stories and give it...
Wait a moment. So you mean that...
Hey! It's hard coming up with stuff...
There's a chance of meeting... Really? That's wonderful! I knew that Calx would attend the Irodori Festival, but convinced just a few days later. Word then came, it is a most rare opportunity for both Calx and I to be in Inazu.
Don't worry, Shinjo. Even though Calx has work to do, he's still... Also, we heard that Calx did
So you've already heard. To be honest, my works have drawn little interest in Liyue. Calx is not only a skilled artist, but he also carries out his craft with great alacrity. But when I looked at the art, the brushwork did not even look Oh my! I was beginning to get carried away there. Let us depart. Quickly now.
Luckily, the idea of meeting Albedo...
Right here, right now. Emerge. Manifest! Right here.
Traveler, Paimon.
You must be Calx. It's a great pleasure to finally meet you. Forgive me. It's rude of me to introduce myself by my pen.
And you may call me Albedo, then.
No. That would be...
Why not? Seeing as we're both friends of the... Besides, we've already corresponded with each other many times.
It's not just you, Albedo. We haven't seen Shinjo act this awkward before.
You guys, it's Oh, by the way, we happened to find a story from the poem.
Poem?
You know, that thing where we have to find peace.
Huh? Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, I understand the story now.
Splendid. Though, I'm still piecing together the story myself.
If all of you are free, why don't we discuss...
Oh, well...
Do you have other plans?
No, not at all. Speaking of dining, Shimura's unagi chaske.
Shimura's...
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must...
Huh? No way! Paimon...
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to us.
Huh? Shinjo's suspicious.
Paimon, you read the poem, right? Although it may seem confusing...
Read them together? Suiko lost Aoi no Okina's pel... Huh? Wait a minute. Could today's story... No way! That can't be right!
And that is precisely the point of this... Moreover, he didn't raise any questions when I suggested another place because of the windy weather. This means...
Are you saying that Shinjo has already...
Yes, that is indeed...
But how could Shinjo be the book thief?
Calm down, Paimon. Even though this is the first time I've met Shinjo, I think there must be some deeper motive at play here.
Oh? Could she...
It's difficult to say at this point. I'll be relying on your assistance to get good. Then let's head to...
Unleash! Right now. Emerge. Right here. Right now. Manifest!
I don't see anyone suspicious around. It seems clear.
Oh, this whole thing's starting to...
First, we must ascertain whether Xingqiu was already in Inazuma or not. Since we're still waiting for him, why don't you go and chat with other guests in the restaurant?
Albedo, what should we talk...
If he really is hiding something, then he might feel even more nervous than we do.
Oh, come to think of it, Xingqiu mentioned that he'd like to thank you for finishing...
Is that so?
Please, talk to me if you want to order.
The last phase of the Irodori Festival is when they release the...
That's right. A signed first edition is going to become quite...
I've seen Jen use signature before. His handwriting is super...
He'll be there in person on the day of the release, so we'll get a good look at him.
Wait a minute, did you just hear that? Not only will Xingqiu be...
Hello there, what can...
Hi, do you have any special recommend...
Why, of course. I personally recommend our freshly caught seafood.
So the weather at sea has been...
It sure has. A few guests from Liyue.
Oh, this might be...
That was delicious. Inazuman cuisine largely
That's good. We were worried you might not have an appetite because you didn't. Now's our chance. Let's talk to Xingqiu and see if he says anything. Maybe we could start by asking him about the...
Well, I've never embarked on such a long journey before. Though I was...
Speaking of the journey, did any...
Well, to be honest, I spent most of the trip with...
Well, that didn't tell us.
To be honest, there wasn't much to see. Just water all around, morning to night. So, when the peak of Mount Yogo finally appeared in the distance as we approached... However, the ship sailed along at a crawling pace.
Paimon didn't catch anything suspicious so far. Oh, right! If it took an entire day...
We learned a couple of things from his account, but we still require more evidence. Let's discuss creating novels with Xingqiu.
Speaking of illustrations, Albedo, my novel didn't sell well in Liyue, so I must admit that Yet you've consistently managed to select the most important scene of the chapter for your illustration.
Thank you. However, I took some light novel illustrations are typically centered around the characters.
Well, that scene was intended to depict the change in the world.
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for printing the moment they arrived. Xingqiu, we have something very important to ask you.
Oh? Why the solemn looks all of a sudden? Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Okazaki told us earlier that actually the weather at sea was very bad.
On top of that, the latest installment of A Legend of Sword will only be revealed at the Irodori Festival. Even we, the...
Well...
The jig's up, Xingqiu. Are you in some kind of danger but can't tell us the truth?
No! I suppose my lack of sleep is inevitably taking its... I did in fact come to Inazuma early to handle some things.
Oh! Well, if this isn't a coincidence...
Huh? Tone-deaf bard, what...
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some fine-aged...
Paimon knew you...
Says who? In fact, I just bumped into Kujo Sara a moment ago. She said that the Tenryou...
Huh? The criminal
Did I say
Oh no. The person they apprehended. Was it by chance?
Apologies. Kujo Sara didn't mention a name.
Everyone, it's too late to explain. We must emerge. Unleash! Right now. Huh? Please, wait. Onodera is innocent.
Oh, so you must be the author of a...
Anyway, you mustn't take him away.
No need to worry, Zhenyu. I've just explained everything to Madame Kujo.
Yes. In fact, we were just...
Oh, phew. Wait a minute.
Well, to be precise, we had dispatched 2 additional...
Shincho looks pretty flustered.
Though it's most embarrassing. In the end,
No, Zhenyu. It's only appropriate that I take for the Iridori Festival. I recommended the idea of selling newly released... Not only was this the first major project I was in charge of since... However, I did not discuss our plans with the authors in advance.
Yes, to be frank, calligraphy is not...
Even though such an event will be difficult for Zhenyu, after telling him how important the plans were to me, so these past few days, Zhenyu has been actively practicing his handwriting. However, so I came up with the idea of moving the new books from the warehouse to my place. That way, I thought everything would work out without a hitch. To make things worse, I was on vacation and staying with Zhenyu in my house these...
Onodera, I agreed to your proposal because... I knew that Onodera had been at a previous event. The Yae Publishing House had I practiced tirelessly for an entire day But, looking back on it now, I had dug myself into a hole by delivering the...
Hey, come on, you two. Loosen up a little. The theft was nothing more...
Yeah, that's right.
Onodera, I think you should explain the truth regarding...
Yes, I understand. I'll...
We should probably be heading back.
Onodera, what are you doing here?
I'm very sorry for all the trouble that I've caused.
Yes, Onodera, but why didn't you tell everyone earlier?
That's right. We're a team, and we should...
Let's leave the past behind us now. Our first priority is to help
My progress is not what I had hoped for. Even after working through the...
Oh, no wonder Shincho...
I understand. Murata, go back to the Yae Publishing House and get Aratani to book a room on the 2nd floor of the Uyu...
Yes, Mr. Hirayama. It just...
Yes, good idea. Ah, you've just reminded me. 2 calligraphers from Liu.
It seems I'm really...
No need to worry, Zhenyu. I'm sure you can do it. Didn't you finish the last...
Yes, but writing novels and learning calligraphy...
Even though Shincho still has to deal with his hand...
I always used to prefer working alone in my workshop. But...
We also owe a special ode of gratitude to...
Huh? You mean whoever left behind...
Pardon me, but what are you...
Oh, right. We haven't had a chance...
I see. It appears that Onodera and I were spotted when we... Albedo, may I ask you one thing? Not only do I owe the successful resolution of today's...
No problem. Considering the similarities between the portraits and...
Safety at all times.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Albedo really is something. He finished. Wonder how Shincho's calligraphy training is going at Uyu Restaurant. Oh, hello? Mr. Storywriter? Are you... He's a friend of ours in the release of his new... Oh, what's that sound? It was just a cat. Looks like it's getting late now. Well, let's get...
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
You've now arrived at the magnificent Iridori Festival. Vent.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Genshin test. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Wingblade.
So many complaints. Ah, are you the traveler? You came at the perfect time. As you know, the Iridori... In addition to all the things on sale, there's a lot of free entertainment. But today, we received numerous complaints that a group of people have been hogging the Tanuki. They won't leave, so... What a headache. Arrest them? Well, it would solve, but don't you think that if the first thing we tried was negotiating with them, but all this means that as long as they haven't done anything, there is nothing we can do. So, if these complaints can't be resolved, then I'll lose my bonus this month.
Hogging a photo board, huh? Should we go and have a look?
Thank you so...
Look! Well, if it isn't Arataki Ito and his...
Hey, hey! Traveler, Paimon. Oh, you came here for the Iridori Festival too?
You're such a... We're here to take care of a...
Yo, right. Yeah, well, who's got a problem? Wait, huh?
The Arataki gang! The Tenryu Commission said you guys have been hogging the photo...
Oh, well, no, we haven't. It's kind of a...
Yes, boss! The story starts 2 months ago. As everyone knows, this is a festival... Our boss is very forward-thinking. He thought we should seize this golden opportunity to publish some material.
He also said we can make some money out of it to...
well, that...
Of course!
At first, we had plenty of time. In 2 months...
But 1 month in, and he'd written a...
Well, I mean, come on, you gotta make sure the quality...
More like worse procrastinate.
So we cut some of the planned content, and figured it...
But the day after that, the boss got a hold of this card game called Genius.
It felt like we only played a few rounds, but before we knew it, half a month had gone.
I was just gathering in...
Sure you were. inspiration that...
So then we only had 2 weeks left. Boss said we should just make a colorful flyer instead. That way we...
That makes more sense. It should've...
Yeah, it didn't take long at all. We came up with...
But 30 was too many. And we couldn't agree with each other on which one.
That was when we realized we'd have to pay an expensive express fee for the printing.
And we couldn't afford it.
You gotta take it slow if you want to do something well. The Arataki gang only puts out the very best into the world. And yep, well said. You gotta... It's not every day that you get to go to an Iridor...
And the way you chose to enjoy yourselves?
So, at first, Boss brought us here to...
That's right. This ain't no ordinary drink either. It's a special...
But when we got to the festival, the staff wouldn't... They said we had to show up looking like our normals.
We'd invested a lot of time and money into the way we looked.
One thing led to another, and by the time we finally got to see... We were pretty disappointed. But there was nothing we could do. Then we saw this photo board on the...
So you decided to take over the whole...
I beg to differ. We're just making sure public resources get used.
Yeah, boss is right. We're the...
Never let a single moment in your life go to waste.
Oh, brother. What a...
But we spent so much money on our appearance. We don't have anywhere...
Well, you can't just take over this photo board for yourselves because it's...
I guess when you put...
So come on.
But you know full well that the art... If I say I'm gonna make the most out of this board, then I have to live up. If we just scrap our plan like that, we'd be going against our word. That being said, we will...
The Arataki way, huh?
So I, Arataki numero uno Ito, if you win, I will leave this board alone. Oh, beetle fighting is an awesome idea! Just so happens I caught my... Unfortunately, I didn't bring Demon of Darkness with me. So, how are we gonna do this duel? Let's think.
Hey, look! Isn't that Toma? Why don't we ask Toma how to do this duel? Toma! Toma! Over here!
Hey, Traveler and Paimon.
Please, get in line over here.
What a nice surprise meeting you guys here. Well, I heard that a certain well-known since the Yashiro Commission is the host of this Red Horns, if I'm not mistaken.
Toma, and you are the housekeeper extraordinaire of the Kamisato clan. You're quite the celebrity yourself, you know.
Well, I'm flattered, Ito. And it's nice to meet you too, bro.
Whoa. There's a serious bromance
I didn't expect to run into both Ito and the Traveler here. Speaking of which, I kind of count as the host here. So is anything...
It's all Ito!
No, it's no big deal.
Oh, in that case, I have a suggestion. Since your duel is taking place at the Iridori then you can both do your part for the Iridori Festival.
Volunteering competition? I give this idea an interest rating of 2 points.
Boss means,
Yeah, this job isn't the most high stakes. Also, since it's volunteering, by definition, there's no remuneration. All you'll get is this special on second thought, this is no...
Wait a sec. What was that part about?
Oh, it's just a special edition drink.
Boss, that's... If we take this gig, we'll...
Oh, so, Toma, my bro, my guy, my dude. If there's one thing the Arataki gang is known for, it's an awesome idea. Traveler, let's do this for our duel, huh? It'll be amazing.
You didn't seem too interested in it just a second ago.
Hey, this is the mighty Arataki, above all bold-blooded Ito you're talking to here.
AKA doesn't want people to know he's only...
If it's decided, then the volunteer work is simple. You just need to give your help. I will assign some job requests that I've already... If you're ready...
Paimonsi! Okay, our first job is to help a busy vendor. His stand is...
Are you the volunteers? As you can see, there's a lot of I've just been so busy with my customers these past... Can you help me clean up the place, please?
Please, get in line over here.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Windblade.
You're finished already? You're wonderful people, all you volunteers.
Let's see. Our next job help a visitor.
Get in line over here.
Hey, man!
Hey, Kajirai! Fancy meeting you here.
I'm not playing games. I heard they were selling a new kind of but I couldn't find it any. It's gotta be. Can you help?
So basically,
Great! Thanks, miss.
okay, one last job. We need to help move some goods at the port. Let's go!
Are you the Great. I was just wondering, but I have to get all this fresh soy milk delivered. Can you please help me take it to the warehouse?
You must be the volunteer. You must be tired. I heard the Yashiro Commission has arranged for Sailing Breeze to soy milk is actually one of the ingredients for the. In fact, the last batch of soy milk we processed has just been sent over.
What? So Sailing Breeze's Ito won't be able to drink? Hurry! We've got to get to Sailing Breeze.
What took you so long? I've been here. So there you have it. When volunteering's the name, you lose, I win. And to the behold, the drink of champions, created by Sailing Breeze. And woo, all this talk's making me thirsty. Don't mind if I do. Drink of champions, it's time to come home. Woo! Hoo-hoo-hoo! That was a mighty fine drink.
Boss, they said they think they're
Huh?
Ah! The boss is quick! Get him to a doctor!
What's wrong? Kantaro
He's allergic to.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, quick. I'm sorry. I didn't even leave Ito to me. I'll make sure he's. Don't worry.
So, your friend is allergic to beans. I'm so sorry that our drink caused such a problem. If you don't mind, please, take that. I could see that your friend enjoyed this drink a lot. Although it tastes slightly different without the soy milk, please accept it, along with our sincere apology.